Welcome back, everybody, to another Origen Podcast. Today, we got a very, very special guest. The local legend of the Oxnard area. For real, for real.
You put me up there.
Destructive Filmz.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for having me.
Give it up.
Oh, yeah,
Bro, I'm going to say that you are a local legend for me. Because, bro, honestly, not to make you feel old, bro, but when I was very young, I remember watching your videos, bro. Like, because it not surprised me. It really took me back that I was like, damn, somebody from my area is making some fucking badass videos, right?
Yeah.
Because at the time, it was very early in YouTube.
Right, yeah. It was a different time, right?
Yes, yeah.
It was, yeah.
If you were a YouTuber then, bro, you're talking about Cholo Adventures. You're talking about way back. Your favorite was Equals 3. Ray William Johnson. Yeah. If anybody remembers way back then,
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 27.
Oh, I'm 33.
But the thing is, you were very young when you started this.
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah,
that's the
super.
thing.
Yeah.
It's not that you're old, bro.
I was like, damn, man, my fucking
no. That's why I don't want to. I'm not saying it to make you feel old, but
don't try.
Dude, you were ahead of your time.
Yeah.
Because you were the only one at that time that in Oxnard putting out that quality content.
I feel like I got on at the perfect moments, you know?
You did.
Yeah, I just got lucky with the timing. Like, timing is everything, and I got lucky with that.
Oh, yeah.
I can say I was in one of your first ones, though.
Oh, bro.
I
remember watching that video.
Which one?
It's the one,
Because I shot a lot of fucking pugs and stuff.
I know, it was, I think his first music video with...
I should have looked it up, bro. I was looking through all your shit. Like, I had to hit oldest.
I remember, like, in the garage and shit.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
That was a long time ago.
That was, I think that was Pugs' camera. That wasn't even mine. Yeah, so.
Damn. Hey, that's throwback. If I remember the name, I'll put it on the screen. That way people can check it out.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I should.
The first one that I can remember is Pugs, though. And it was like he joined some contest. It was called the King Ice contest. Oh, shit. So if you look it up, it's Oxnard Pugs King Ice. That's like, if you look on my channel, it's like 9 or 10 years ago. It's on there. I think that was my first one. And I remember it took me fucking a whole fucking day just chopping and not knowing what I'm doing or whatever the fuck. But it came out pretty cool for back then, you know?
What were you using? What was the editing software you were using at the time?
I started off using Final Cut. And I still use Final Cut. I stuck to it. I'm a savage now with Final Cut. Yeah. Because I feel like I know that shit like
honestly, bro,
the back of my hand shit.
Honestly, like from what I've seen, because honestly, I did start seeing you very early on when I was very young, but I wasn't into like the music videos. I was more into the gaming side of it. But I like making like little montages and stuff like that. You still have to edit. You still have to add effects. Right. You still have to add music. You have to sync it up to the fucking beat drop, all that shit, right? So at the time, bro, like I was like, damn, bro, like I could do this shit. And I was 12, 13 editing. And I was like, all my friends, they were like, bro, you're fucking good. Like, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, like, you don't have to have the fucking greatest like software. You don't have to have Adobe After Effects. You don't have to have at the time Sony Vegas. I know a lot of people don't use that program. I used to use Sony Vegas, but I thought I was a shit. I was like, damn, ain't nobody editing with Sony Vegas. But I did start off with what is it? Windows. What is it called? The one that's already programmed into your laptop or whatever.
I just know iMovie
because you were on Mac.
I just know iMovie because that one's programmed on there. But for Windows, I'm not sure.
It's pretty much the same thing as iMovie.
But for Windows.
Yeah. And that's all I needed at the time, bro. Like, but going back to what I wanted to say is, like, you did motivate me to keep editing.
Damn, that's tight.
For real.
Fuck yeah, that's what's up.
But again, because like nobody in the area was doing that shit. Nobody. Yeah. And then when I found out he's from Oxnard, I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy, bro.
Fuck yeah, good times, the beginnings.
I feel like you need to have your flowers, bro, because a lot of people don't know that shit.
So that was in the background. That's why, huh?
Yeah.
But when you did the contest with all the rappers and stuff, like, what was it? Like,
the freestyles. The Destructive Filmz freestyles. Too. Fuck, man. I should have kept going with that shit because everybody loved it. There was so much engagement, like an opportunity, and it was just getting bigger and bigger every time that I did it. But I'm not going to lie, it does take a lot of fucking time.
It was hard to, like, make everyone's schedule to come in and all that shit. For
us,
it's kind of hard for, like, it's challenging to get people in.
Yeah. I don't think so because I did it like ahead of time, like, like in a month, this day, this time, and then, can you make it? Yeah. All right, we'll count you in. If you can't, then we'll have to replace it with somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
So that was that. But I mean, everybody killed that shit. That shit was,
That shit was hard. Who won? Like, you just was different winners every. I forgot how
they were
how it
different. So the first one, I went to everybody's city. Like, I just fucking drove to their city.
Damn.
Like, the furthest that I drove was probably with artist Demon. He's from Pixley, from 16th Letter Boys. Yeah, he's big. He's popping. He's doing his shit out there. But like, this was a couple years ago, you know. So I went out there to his city. I just drove, shot his freestyle, and took off, you know. But I did that like L.A., Inglewood, Pacoima. Like, I went everywhere. Fool.
Damn.
Yeah, I was just on a mission. But that's what started everything.
Then you just brought it home.
And then and then after that I was like, fuck that, I'm not going everywhere again. So I just rented. I was like, hell no. So I just rented pretty much a studio in LA, and for a few hours, and I got everybody to come through right there and did it right there, twice. Yeah.
Damn,
Which is hard as fuck.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, and how old were you when you were doing all this shit?
The freestyles or just
the freestyles?
The freestyles only like 3 years ago, maybe.
Oh, you talking about with all the homies from LA and stuff?
Yeah.
They all met up to that studio that you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I thought this was way before.
Nah.
Oh, no. This is like,
this is
not
kind of
too long
recent,
ago.
like 2-3 years maybe.
Oh, okay.
But
I remember
people
that
still
too.
bring it up to this day, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, fuck that. Like, I get that a lot.
I thought that was still recent.
Nah.
I remember that shit, especially because the homie Sucker Free 104.
Yeah.
Bro,
Okay,
that shit was bad.
There you go.
Gangsta Wish was on there too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Slept on. Honestly, I feel like Gangsta Wish is really slept on. Yeah.
Yeah, he goes hard as fuck. Yeah. I like a lot of, like, I seen his freestyles and stuff. And he goes hard.
He's a spitter.
But
he is.
Sucker Free 104 is a badass freestyler.
I haven't really. I have heard his stuff, but I haven't listened to
Freestyle. He's pretty bad.
He's getting better too.
Yeah.
Every time I hear him, like more recent, he's just better and better.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talent.
He's on my playlist, shit.
Damn.
And I don't really listen to rap like that.
Mm.
Like,
Damn.
Yeah,
I tried to listen to like everything, but he didn't make the cut.
Damn. No, you can't be talking about
Hey, fuck it. Everybody has an opinion.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So that's cool. Yeah.
But I do try to listen to a lot of locals though. I really do. That shit, I think it's very important.
Yeah. Dude, like, okay, so I was, like I said earlier, I was telling you off camera that I was looking at all your old videos because it was very nostalgic. Because these were a lot of videos that I remember seeing it when I was very young, but I was like, I forgot about them.
Mm-hmm.
So I clicked back all the way to the very beginning, bro, and I saw Inzom.
Yeah.
Bro, he has fucking like not transitioned, but I'm saying like he's evolved into this fucking He's like his persona, bro, like just the way he looks, the way he comes off, like, and then his raps. Even back then, he was very like East Coast, like underground rap style. And, like, even though he still has that now, but I feel like this, like where he is now, is more who he is. He's not basing it off like underground or like East Coast type of rap. I feel like he just sprinkles that a little bit on top of what he already is.
He's just molded and shout out to Enzo, man. That motherfucker can spit too.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing it for a very long time, you know.
Yeah.
That the video that you saw was called Blue Truths, or I think that's what it's called, if I'm not tripping. But yeah, he went off on that shit.
So I saw you did a podcast with the homie from, what is it called? Proper Dose, I think. No. What was he was in Lighter Shade of Brown.
Oh,
Proper
yeah.
Dose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I saw you did the podcast with them.
Yeah.
Bro, they took it back. Like, and he was getting a little like awkward as fuck.
I was like, oh shit. But you know what? I fucked up in that one because you know what? It was live that day.
Yeah.
And I was for the first time really nervous because it was live.
I could tell, bro. I saw you. You were like,
I was nervous. I started sipping.
Oh, did you?
And when I start sipping, like, I'm like, it's just bad. Like, it's not good because right now I can talk, I can hold the conversation, I can chop it up. When I start sipping, like, I'm more mellow, you know. I shouldn't have sipped like that. I should have been on my toes. It could have been a better interview. Yeah, but I could
tell. Was it you guys were on a couch, right?
Yeah, and
it also kind of fucks. That's another reason why I haven't really pushed it for the couch, because I saw you were a little bit not awkward. You were uncomfortable because it's kind of like
mad. Yeah, you sinking that bitch.
Yeah,
I was like mad sunken in the couch, and I'm like, fuck. Like, I feel like, you know.
Yeah.
Nah. It's just like I'm all like sunk into the couch, and I'm just like shit. Like, I can't even sit right, you know, because I'm sunk.
They had like these big ass pillows behind them. Like, it's part of like I guess like the backrest or whatever.
Yeah.
But you could tell he was like almost on a cloud. You're like,
I was like, I don't even.
I do video editing.
Like.
Nah, almost like a turtle on his back.
Yeah.
But how does it feel like to be like people interview you? Like, how do you?
I don't mind it. It's cool.
Yeah.
I fuck with it, and I love having conversations. You know, at the end of the day, because that's all that it is. You know, I love to just chop it up, and you know, any questions anybody has, just chop it up. You know.
Yeah, because we went to like other podcasts, and for me, I felt more relief. Like
when you're being interviewed.
Yeah. When we go to the different podcast, I'm more like, fuck, I could be more me.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I feel the opposite because I feel like a lot more in control when I'm the interviewee or interviewer.
I can see that. Yeah.
I'm just like I got my shit, my notes, my bulletins, everything. Like I'm ready to go, you know.
Yeah.
And I just don't know what to do when I'm being interviewed because I'm just like, I wonder what's next, you know. Like I don't know.
I get both sides, but I remember when we all went onto this other podcast, like. So I understand when he's saying like you felt the weight lifted off your shoulders because, dude, it's easy for somebody just to throw a question at you and you just respond to it.
Yeah.
Like that's why. But the thing is, when you're interviewing somebody, you gotta like right now we're like, fuck, what am I gonna ask them? Like shit. Yeah. Like, I gotta be more ready, like fucking having shit back of my head, and then wait, did you ask him that question? No, fuck. All right, let me ask him. You know, like that's how I get it. Like that's how I felt when we went to the other podcast. Like I was like, hey, do you guys do whatever you want? I'm ready. Like
just to answer.
That's how I felt. Like, we're not asking the question. I was just like, fuck it, I'll answer it, whatever.
Yeah,
that's how I felt.
I definitely feel more confident though, being on the other side though.
Yeah,
for sure. Because it's just what I'm used to.
Nah. Sometimes I'm just like quiet. I'm just thinking. I'm like, fuck, am I thinking way too much? I think I do.
Right.
I really do. I really do.
That's how it was.
I beat myself though. Sometimes.
That's how I freeze up too though. Like when you're overthinking, you're like fuck, and then now you start getting nervous
because you start thinking, am I doing a good job? Am I this and that? And you all these shit start coming to your head, and then that's when you start freezing.
All right. Since you are the videographer, you're the editor, bro. He can agree with me with how I feel. Okay, when you're doing an interview and all this and that, all these thoughts go into your head about is the cameras right or is the audio perfect. Okay, I'm not saying
I'll triple check the fucking audio and then I'll be like, shit, I'll still check it. Like, is it running? You know?
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I'm saying like I know they understand me, but for other people like that we have told, it's like they're just like, why is he tripping? Like they ask them, they're like, why is he tripping like that? And they're like, nah, bro, he's just like that.
Is camera rolling? Is the audio good? Are the levels good? Am I doing a good job interviewing this fool? Yeah. Like everything, like it's in your fucking dome. Yeah, I feel that.
But especially because I have a director over here and he's not very vocal where he won't interrupt the interview. He won't be like, hey, you know what, let me adjust the camera real quick. He'll wait till we're done. He's like, you know, next time we should just adjust it this way. I'm like, bro, you waited for the episode to be over.
Off a frame, you know, but I just want to let you know.
Yeah, like the whole interview is just like part of his face. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah. Shout out to the director though. Okay. He tries.
You'll get it.
No, but at least you can agree to that. It's not just me. We're like,
no, not at all. It's all of us. It's everybody.
Because I've gotten it before. Like, why is this tripping like that? I'm just like, bro, you don't understand. When you're editing, you see everything. You're just like, fuck. Yeah. If I would have done this different, it would have been a way better podcast.
Hey, it'd be nice if we could just click a button and it's done, huh? Yeah. That ain't the way it works. You know, it's not the way fucking life works, you know?
Dude, I wish I could be like, hold on. Let me check everything real quick and then let me come back. And we're back.
Or else every single damn person would be doing this. But not everybody's doing it. Why? Because it's a lot of work, you know? And you got to know things, you know? You got to know your equipment. You got to know all this shit.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, but it's funny because sometimes I call him. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm watching the video. I'm like, he's like, this is my third time watching it, but we fucked up here. Or I'm just like, fuck.
Dude, it's I'm not saying it sucks because I want the guests to feel welcome and to feel free. Like, these guys are always on top of it. They'll be like, hey, bro, don't worry. We can edit it out for you if you want. And I'm just like, now I got to find a part where it makes sense in the conversation, you know? Yeah. It's fine, though. It's fine. Like, it is our early stages in the podcast, so it's not going to be perfect, and I understand that. So,
but you know what? I love that you at least give a fuck to, like, learn and get better at it.
No,
you know, because I'm pretty sure you're growing. You see, you got better everything, you know? Like, little by little, you're going to continue to grow and just get better, and it's going to get easier and smoother, and you guys going to kill it. You guys already are, you know?
Hell yeah. And since we're sticking on to the technical side of videography, editing, and all that stuff, can we talk about what were some of your early equipment? Like, what did you work with camera-wise? We talked a little bit about editing, but
no, in the very beginning, I mean, I didn't have shit. You know, I couldn't afford shit. I didn't have shit. I didn't know shit. I didn't know what to get. Nothing. I didn't have somebody I could like hit up and be like, yo, what do you think I should get? Because people do that to me all the time now. Like, yo, what do you think I should get? And I'll tell them.
yeah.
If you want to start, boom, get this. I had nobody to tell to ask. You know.
Then again, this was very early in YouTube, so these videos weren't already on there for you to just look up. Hey, what do I?
Yeah.
You had
Not
to
at
like
all.
go to forums.
There's so much game in YouTube now. So much good channels.
And that's the thing that surprises me though, because dude, I've put on a lot of people locally, and I'm like, hey, you got to do this, do that, and I'm just like, bro, like, all this information's out there. Like, how did you not know that?
But then there is too much information out there.
Yeah.
That there's a lot of like, there is bullshit channels. I'm not saying bullshit that it's not true what they're saying. It's just like it's a lot of bullshit, and then they get to the little point, and then a lot of now there's some people or some channels that do just give you gem after gem after gem, and you gotta find those. You know, they get straight to the point and give you all the gems, but like you're gonna spend a whole lifetime going through all the channels.
I might seem a little crazy, but I catch myself watching the same video like 4 or 5 times after I've already understood it. Like, because I forgot where I heard this, but it's like if you read something once, you learn something, right? But if you read it a second time, you're more likely to learn another thing that you didn't catch the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I've literally I've sat down and listened to all these videos so many times, dude, and it's crazy. Like each time I keep learning something. I'm like, how the fuck did I catch that shit? But like you said, there's just so much information out there. You just can't capture it all in one take. You have to like repeat it till it just catches.
Yeah, 100%. And to go back to your question to what I had in the beginning, legit, just a fucking DSLR camera. It was a Canon. It was like a $400 camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I just run and gun with that
Hey,
shit.
but at the time you were like, this shit's expensive, huh?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Like, damn, a $400 camera?
Yeah.
Shit. But yeah, I didn't have the flip screen, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I had the stock lens, which I shot at least 100 to 200 videos with a stock lens, you know? And so I started learning about lenses, but like, you just pick shit up as you go because it's like, all right, I wish I would have had a light because that shit was dark as fuck. So I got a light. All right. I wish I would have had some color. So I got something with color. All right. Well, I wish I would have had a speaker because I'm bumping it on my phone. So I can speaker. All right. Well, I wish I would have had a smaller speaker because they made me hike all this shit. And I had to carry my big speaker. So now I got a little and a big speaker. And it just goes. And it never stops. Till this day, it don't stop. All right. I wish I would have had some fog. So now I got a fog machine. All right. I wish I would have had an extension cord because it was too far. Now I got extension cord. Like this shit never stops.
Yeah, hey, that's how this room is literally slowly but surely been like getting full up with all kinds of shit. You see tripods on the floor. You see freaking wires.
That's how we end up with all kinds of shit. Like because of that.
And it's usually because like either it broke and like we just fucking lazy to throw it away. But
all
it's
the way to adapters. Like I wish I would have had something to adapt this to hold this, and you get it. You know. Like,
no, yeah. But what was the main reason that? I know you talked about it on that pod,
go ahead,
But so, what was the main reason that pushed you to be a videographer?
I mean, it all started originally from making music. It had nothing to do with cameras. I had nothing to do with video. None of that shit. It was the love of music. You know, I started as an artist. I got myself in the studio at 13 years old. You know, I made my first song by 14. I had a original CD with original beats with my group Dstructive Filmz. And that's how we're doing shit. It came from the love of that. But then after high school, like shit gets real, you know. You gotta get a job. Like the bills start coming in, your phone, all this and that. So I started thinking already at that age, is like, yo, this is fucking cool as fuck, and I love it with all my heart, and I don't want to let it go. But how can I make some money? You know. So I thought about that when I was young, and then that's why I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do the video shit. It started popping up 4K barely. At that time, it was 1080 only. There was no 4K. No. There was no fucking 4K.
Even then, if you had 1080, you were fucking shooting high quality. You were stuck to 720 or 480 at that time.
Yeah, if you're shooting 1080, like you were.
A lot of people don't even know what that means, but
yeah, because now fucking phones have 4K, but in those times not.
Yeah,
not fuck no. It was a different time, but yeah.
I remember uploading to YouTube with like 360, 480.
Yeah,
because the internet speed also back then was a bitch. Like you had to upload a video, you're like, man, it's too big. I gotta make it smaller, so you make it a shittier fucking quality.
Yeah, but I mean, but That's because I mean nowadays, like that's why it's a lot more accessible, and there's a lot more shooters, whether it's photographers, videographers, which is amazing. I think it's a good thing, you know.
Yeah, I did want to ask you about that because I did see an influx of videographers, photographers. How did you, not like so much you, but how did you see it affect your surroundings, like the videography community, the
Mm,
like?
it didn't affect me. It really didn't affect me like that. Um, because I feel like I'm in my own lane. I feel like my look is a certain look, and I have tunnel vision, and to get better at my type of shit that I do, and I feel like that's where a lot of people fuck up. They start paying attention to every other fucking thing and what everybody else has and what everybody else. Oh, that fool's doing this and that. When it comes to my field,
Mhm.
I don't. It's just tunnel vision. Get better, get a little better, get a little better, and that's it.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, just because I mean, we have had other videographers,
Yeah.
and they're really young,
Uh,
and that's all. I'm just like, that's crazy, bro. Like how these people, like how they get their information, right? Because it's all at the fingertips, bro. Like literally, all you gotta do is put the work in, and you'll get a crazy ass fucking like outcome. But like that's what I'm saying. Like you came from like the struggle, bro, where there is nothing,
yeah.
and like I feel like you, fuck, how do I say it? Like you did influence a lot of these people. Because
Well,
I feel like your videos were like, hey, Destructive Films dropped a new video.
yeah.
Hey, who shot the video? For sure it was Destructive. Especially if they're from Oxnard, you know Destructive shot it.
Well, there's one thing. Okay, there's one thing that why I didn't get affected. You know, it took a long time for me to build my name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Like it takes time for you to build your name. There's there's a lot of fucking videographers now, but who? How many names do you know? I guarantee you it's only a couple
Yeah.
because they took the time to build their name, just like I took the time to build my name.
Yeah.
You know, and take care of my reputation and take care of all the people that I work with, and make sure that the word of mouth is solid. You know, make sure that I stay solid with everybody that I'm working with too. Not do nobody dirty. Keep your word. Everything.
Oh, that's true.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But-
You ask anybody about me, I promise you, they're gonna be good words.
Yeah.
You know?
They won't have nothing negative to say about you.
Nah. And if there was anything negative, because it's not a perfect world, we took care of it. I make sure that is resolved, whichever way it is. You know.
Yeah. But I want to take it back when you said you got into like your music. I remember because we used to be neighbors.
Yeah,
so,
fuck yeah. I used to kick it with Jesse right there in front of the pad. Like he was across the street and I was across the street. What up, fool? And then just kick it. Yeah.
I remember like the first stuff you dropped, but even that, but like I remember you got me into like the newer music. It was a lot of like the game and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember like you put me on to like shit like that.
Fuck
Then I
yeah.
remember like you start dropping, but you used to go to the PAL. There used to be like a computer lab. You used to download some shit.
Oh yeah.
Remember that
yeah,
shit?
I remember.
Yeah, so I remember he used to like download
At the
music
old
and
Oxnard
shit.
High School.
Yeah, so I just remember like he was
LimeWire.
very
Oh,
into.
shit.
He used to always.
You
be
put some
into
viruses
music
on that
ever
computer.
since I met you. So
Yeah.
it was just like he was always up on game on music. Like
Yeah,
you're very
definitely.
young. But like let's even talk about some of your music. You had another name that you used to go by.
I used to go by Lost
Yeah.
from Destructive Minds. It was Lost One, Joe Bum, and 211. It was three of us.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That was your group.
Yeah, that was my group. That was our group right there, Destructive Minds. That's why everybody always said, well, why Destructive Films? It came from Destructive Minds. I just said, well, ain't nobody doing the rap shit no more, so
Yeah.
I'm keeping this name, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah,
take
and
this-
I remember early on, it did trip me out because when I would try to search you up, I was like, how do I type it in Destructive Minds? No, that's not him.
Mm.
Is it Destructive Films? I'm like, fuck. Like it would trip me out though.
Yeah. D
But
Minds.
I remember like, so one of our buddies, he's living in the same area.
Mhm.
His cousin used to be a rapper. I remember you had a discussion with him, the Spantos.
Oh, yeah.
I remember because I was like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
talked to him. And
Yeah.
I just remember like because I have a good memory, so I remember like shit like that. So I was just like,
That's crazy. I have a fucked up memory.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I can literally see it, bro. When he says something, and you're just like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And, bro, it looks
Nah,
like somebody
I
just
just
dumped a
remember
cold bucket of water on you. Like, "Oh shit!"
Even my girl, like she always tells me, she's like, "Fuck, you remember that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I remember every little single thing."
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember like, hey, I talked to the Spantos. Like, I remember you freestyle. Like,
Yeah.
I remember like I think he helped you with like rapping fast, right? Too, and
Right.
shit,
Yeah.
too?
He was a fast rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
For
was a
those that
fast
don't
rapper,
know,
and that's
yeah.
what shit that I was doing. I used to like the fast rap when I made music.
Yeah, that's some throwback shit though.
Yeah, it is.
Nah, I was a big fan of when you. I don't know you rap anymore or
Not really, nah.
not much.
Like if I ever get the itch, I'll jump in the booth or whatever. And I'll do a
because
song.
you did something with Pugs, right?
I did a whole fucking project
lot.
with Pugs like not 2 years ago. 2 years ago. It was like an EP. It was an EP. I forgot how many songs it was, but it was we're each song together. You know the whole thing, but it was just so fast because it's like I operate a lot like on like my mood and my feeling. Like if I feel it, I gotta do it because I'm not gonna feel like that later.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like I feel like getting in the studio, like, what's up, Pugs? You know, and then we hopped on a whole project. He said, let's get it. So we ran it. We did a whole project. We did a couple videos, like within the span of like 3 months or something like that. I don't know, you know? And it's just like, I feel like that's why I didn't get a lot of traction though, because it was just so fast, you know?
Yeah.
Like everything was so fast, but it's like, I got it out of my system. Now I'm good. Back to director mode. You know?
Well, at least you got it out of your system.
Yeah,
though,
you have to get it out of your system. Yeah.
Hey, if you have an itch, I mean, might as well take a shot at it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That shit dope as fuck.
And can you say Pugs was one of your very, very first artists you worked with in the beginning?
Yeah. So after Destructive Minds, the group, it was pretty much like just Pugs. Like he was like my studio road dog, you know? Hop in studio sessions at either my pad, his pad. He had a home studio, I had a home studio, and just spent hours writing, recording. A lot of that shit didn't come out, but we spent a lot of time together in the early days. And then I shot his video. You know, he had a camera. I shot his video. Then I got my camera. He let me practice shooting his videos. And that's pretty much it. And then after rapping with him, I pretty much didn't rap with nobody else no more after that. Like, I stopped rapping, you know?
Damn.
Yeah.
I remember like your early stuff. You used to record Biggie. Like some like
Biggie?
singing, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just remember that shit. I was like, damn. But I was like throwback.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some of like the freestyles and shit. Like
Hey,
the
that
most
shit was
wanted
trippy.
stuff.
Yeah. I remember you
that shit was
filmed something.
crazy.
I think it was just straight up and down, like on a phone, I think. I think you uploaded it on your channel. Or I don't remember, bro.
What is it?
He did like a freestyle.
Oh, Biggie did.
Yeah. And you just recorded him, bro.
Yeah, he used to slide through to the studio.
Hey, that shit, bro. I remember.
hard.
Yeah, I remember. Like, even though it was the weirdest like setup. It was just like, hey, spit something real quick, and then you just turn it on and boom, like. But that shit went hard, bro.
That shit went hard.
And it was crazy because like he's all sweaty as fuck. He's all wiping the sweat off his head. Like,
I just ran into him not too long ago too. Shout out to him.
yeah.
I feel goes ham.
That's some throwback.
How was
shit.
those studio sessions? He was fucking sweating. So
We didn't have a crazy amount of them, but I mean, we had our little fair shares of sessions, you know.
yeah.
But yeah, they were tight. He's a good vibe. He's a cool ass fool,
Hey,
you
bro,
know.
he's talented. Like,
Yeah, he's talented. He's a cool ass fool. Yeah, he's always been doing this thing, and he was one of the fools that started popping off from right there and stuff, you know, that I remember when I was a kid, when I was in high school and shit, you know. So I always said, fuck, I wish I could get on a song with him, and I did, you know.
Damn.
But like those were my goals back then. Like I just
yeah.
want to work with like this person, like local type shit.
yeah.
But even now,
it's just like,
but he even had the song. I mean, he was in that music video with Down.
yeah.
I remember like you don't remember that shit was on
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
MTV Threats. That was like back in the days.
Which one?
Though. Fucking Lean Like a Cholo. He was in it.
Oh, Biggie, yeah. I
I'm
remember
saying,
that.
like,
Yeah. I
that's
thought you
some
meant.
throwback shit.
I thought you
MTV
meant
Threats.
Destructive.
Remember
I was
that
like,
shit?
what? I was like,
I'm bringing
damn.
LimeWire up. I'm bringing everything back up. That's for old as fuck.
Hey, that memory's working real
They're
good
gonna
today.
watch this shit and be like, what the fuck is this fool talking about the
For
whole
real.
time?
MTV
Like,
Threats.
This would have the bootleg MTV.
Nah, if you know, you know.
Yeah, for real, yeah. You just caught me off guard of the MTV
my
Threads.
bro
That's
fucking-
why.
Fucking me up right now.
Okay, so what I did want to bring up is, like you said, like you wanted to work with local artists, and then now you just fucking blew up, and you're working with a lot of people from all probably people you didn't even think you were gonna be able to work with.
Facts.
That's crazy.
Who was the first person that you worked with that really, really blew your mind? You're like, holy shit, I'm filming with this person.
Probably Capone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was even a long time ago, you know. That was like 8 years ago.
No, but yeah, that's what.
Yeah, but for me, that was like, damn, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like what
You
am I
know,
doing?
like- You know, I was like, damn, this was really letting me shoot his shit. Or fuck, you know?
Yeah.
How did it feel? Did you get that message though?
It felt good. It was a good feeling. Like actually pulling up that day and meeting and the whole thing is like, it doesn't feel, it feels weird because you just grow up seeing them like in a concert or whatever the fuck. And now it's like, they're right there in person.
You know the one I see you working a lot with is YB.
Yeah.
YB, fuck yeah, man. Like, I gotta give that fool a lot of credit for helping me. We've been helping each other, you know.
Yeah.
I help him, he helps me. But he's opened up a lot of doors for me. You know, a lot of people like on the bigger levels. I feel tapped in because I was working with him so much. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Not only
he
that,
pulls numbers.
Yeah, he does. That fool's doing his thing. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. He has a show with King Little G tomorrow, and I'm gonna be there.
Damn.
Doing the BTS and all that shit. So, and shooting a music video before that. So I'll be with them tomorrow. But yeah, most def YB is like I feel. Yeah, I feel like I almost feel like I'm that fool's like personal videographer type shit, you know, like.
Well, now you're working with what's his name? We're just talking about
Cuete,
yeah.
Cuete, man. Cuete is a fucking real ass fool, straight up.
What's up with these 2,000 rappers coming back out of nowhere, bro? What the fuck?
And they're coming in ham. Fucking Cuete's all fucking fit and shit.
That's crazy. Straight cartels and shit.
Yeah, that fool's, he's doing his shit. He's coming back, and I'm gonna be right there to help him.
Fuck yeah. I seen that. I was like, damn. Yeah, I see him like promote you promote him. And like, it's like a team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's how it is. That's exactly how it is.
Do you feel at this moment like you've already, like you said, you established your name? Like when they hit you up, they know what they're asking for.
Right.
Do you feel like you have a lot of I guess you could say pressure on your shoulders that like you don't want to give them a flop, like it just didn't meet their like. Nah.
And it's not because I'm cocky.
No.
Nah.
You're
it's
confident.
just it's just like I know what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
And they know what they're capable of, and coming together is just bound to be something great.
Yeah.
You know.
But at the end of the day, it is up to the rapper to. I mean, you're gonna hold the camera, but they gotta perform too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, they gotta do their part, but they're professionals. You know, when you're talking about people like that, you know.
Yeah. Especially the ones that are established, like it's probably easier to work with. To be honest,
it's super easier to work with professionals because they know what the fuck they need, what they want to do, and once work is done, it's work. You know, they slide out, like they go back to the pad to their fam, and so do I. You know, It's not like we're all just chilling, having a fucking great fucking time, fucking around the whole time. Hell no,
it just works.
There's a time and place for it, but most of the time it's like, let's get to business. We got to get this shit done.
Who would you say who was like one of the guys that you just like they shoot 3 films today, like a hard worker, like
YB?
He's
fucking the hardest fucking worker. Like I'm a hard worker, but I feel like he's just a little bit above me. But that's why he makes me a little bit better every time. You know,
elevates your game and shit.
Yeah,
that's badass.
Yeah, that fool's savage when it comes to work. It's like. Trust, like tomorrow, like he has a show. We're gonna do a whole BTS and all like that. But he said, "Yo, let's shoot a music video beforehand. We're gonna link up already." I was like, "All right, fuck it," you know. And then something else might come up. Hey, you down to shoot this vlog while you're here? So now we're shooting a music video, a vlog, a behind the scenes, doing photo, everything, like you know.
But you have a team now, though. It's not just you.
A lot of times What do you mean? Like when it comes to the film shit?
Yeah. Or is it just still you?
Nah, I do try to take a team now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, having to shoot behind the scenes and a vlog at the same time, like holy shit! Like I've seen
tomorrow
rigs.
I'm on some solo shit, you know, which I can do it, and it ain't no thing. It's fine. I'm used to it. You know, that's what I was used to for many years, being by myself. That I'm so just good at it.
Yeah.
Like just being solo and run and gun.
Yeah,
we'll call it run and gun. Yeah. Like I don't. If nobody's around me, like I'm gonna kill it by myself. It's fine. Ain't no thing. Yeah, it ain't no thing. It'd be nice to have some help, you know, which I do now. You know, somebody help me out with playback and just building the lights and a behind the scenes photographer. And you know, now I do like the last shoot that I did with him. We came with a little squad and we are doing our thing. You know.
Yeah.
So.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. Because I mean, like I said, bro, there's like a lot of shit, like editing and all that shit. It's like it just falls on my shoulders. That's what I'm saying. Like. It fucking feels great to have a team behind you.
Oh yeah,
like ready to go.
You know what I like the stuff you post, like your most viewed videos and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
that shit, the numbers and shit. I'm like, damn.
Oh yeah,
you're pulling that shit. I was like, damn.
Over 50 million now.
Yeah, that's just crazy to see. Like, you know, like. Because I know you personally, so it's like, damn, that's just badass. Fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for you, bro.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Appreciate that. But you know what? Shout out to all the other shooters, too, that are in the area. Because now there's more fools doing their shit.
There's a lot more
crazy.
now.
You know,
I do see it.
Like, I seen Prospect on here. Shout out to him. I took him to behind the scenes with me. And Young Scar. And he got to kind of see how I work and shit. And, you know, there's other people, too. Henry, he's been doing this shit for years. I haven't seen nothing lately. But anything he touches, fire.
Shot by Henry,
you know? So shout out to him. Like, I'm not a hater. I know who's doing shit. You know, like
he was the one that I kind of like. It got stuck in my head with the editing wise. His thing was that like film burn.
Oh
like,
yeah,
it was you always knew it was his video because of the film burn.
Yeah, to me, is his colors. Like I know his colors. His colors are fire. I love how he colors. Everybody has a different style. Like you can't. It's not easy to just say like I'm gonna shoot like him. Nah, it takes a long time to build your own style. Who else? There's that fool Vincent Filmz. Yeah. That motherfucker's killing it. He's going ham. I like his shit out of everybody else right now. I feel like he's doing his shit like he's really good at his edits and just everything. His lighting, he's creative, everything. So I haven't met him. I chopped it up with him in DMs and shit, but I don't think I've met him. Who else? The fool from Fillmore. What's his name? Past the Stars.
Past the
Stars doing his shit. You know, he also
shouted him out.
Yeah, he works with Tato a lot. He works with a lot of the Fillmore fools because of Fillmore. Well, he's pretty damn good too, you know.
I gotta check him out.
There's a lot of fools out there. Yeah. They're doing their shit, you know. Yeah. But I gotta give them credit too for holding it down too.
Hell yeah.
Doing their part.
I mean, that just shows you that you're humble, that you giving them a shout out. You know?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's to me. That I'm like, damn. That's right.
Nah, fuck yeah.
Because we do that too. Like we meet other podcasters, so we just we always shout them out too. Like, and they shout us out.
Yeah.
So
or we shoot them fucking people to go
too.
Shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, like sometimes we'll go like instead of dropping them off, we'll stay right there with them.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean. It would kind of be a dick to just drop people off.
Yeah, I mean, just like, hey, take care of my boy. Take care of my boy. Make sure he gets a good shot.
So I mean that's dope though. I mean you get people, you know, like I'm not, you know, pricing or something, you know, like there's other options and shit because some people can't afford it. You know.
Yeah. There's something for everyone out there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like you said, like some people like you want color, somebody else does color, and
you know, not everybody is for everybody.
No,
and I'm starting to learn that. You know, like okay, let's keep it 100. When people want some gangster shit, they come to me. Let's keep it 100. You know, like
for real.
If they want some other shit, they go to somebody else. You know.
Yeah, because now that you bring it up, not to put the people out there like that, but Vincent Filmz, I feel like I've seen his style. It's more of the new wave style.
Yeah.
It's like it's clean, it's cool. But it's not gutter. It's not like hood like what you're talking about. Like that's what we get from your videos. We're like,
what does Authentic get? He gets a lot of the like the younger heads, like the just partying up, like you know those turn ass little fools.
Yeah,
like those. That's his crowd. You know, like everybody's good at certain things and shit. You know, and I'm not blind to it. You know, I know what I'm good at, which is why I feel like I succeed. I know my market. I know. You know who wants to work with me and who doesn't because I know what they need, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's good, Toll. That's good.
Oh, yeah. This is a good combo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's because I feel like the homie Jesse knows you personally. That's why it helps, like, to bring some of those nostalgic memories, you know?
Yeah, he's seen Dstructive Filmz before he even existed.
For real. For real.
I know Dstructive before.
Hey, he's at Theo. He's like
I knew him like Yayo.
Yeah, Yayo. Very few people know me as Yayo. You know Yayo, you know?
Yeah.
Yayo is like, that's my nickname. My family calls me Yayo. My mom calls me Yayo. My brothers, sisters.
If he didn't bring that up to me, like he's like I just don't know him like that Destructive or fucking all this. Right. He's like I know him as Yayo, bro. He's like when I see him, I want to say what's up, Yayo. Like he's like, but he's like I don't know. But if he would have never told me that, I wouldn't have even caught on your comment section. There's times where people be hitting you. That's right, Yayo. Like, and it's your homies from fucking way back in the day.
People that know me from back in the day.
Yeah, that sounds just like if you would have never
it's weird to call me Destructive. Like Pugs calls me Yayo. You know,
I caught that. I caught that. I forgot where you did a video and you could hear him say it. Yayo.
Yeah. That's why I know him by like. For me, it'll be kind of like. I'm not used to calling you like Destructive. For me, it was like Yayo. Like that's the homie Yayo right there. You know what I mean? Like
Yayo is like if you know type shit.
For real.
And there's few out there. Yeah, I know. Big E calls me Yayo sometimes too. Like he caught on to it because he's around people that call me Yayo. Yeah. So I feel like it gravitated toward him too. He calls it that. Like that's what's up, you know?
Yeah. That's why I'm like I have like some memories and shit. So yeah.
And you remember all.
Bro, he's literally been dumping all his memories on us before we even had you on because I'm like, hey, Jesse, we're going to have Destructive. Because remember, all right, let's bring it back. 805 Media Day.
Uh-huh.
I kind of felt like a dig, bro, because I jumped into your guys' video when you were interviewing my cousin. Like, so I came out of the restroom And then I seen you. I was like, fuck yeah, finally my opportunity. Let me hit up the homie Dstructive. And then I just cut off your video, bro. I felt like such a dick after. Like I don't know. You could literally see it if you go back to his video. Check out Dstructive's video he did on 805 Media Day. Bro, you can see they're interviewing my cousin. Everything's going smooth. Bro, you see somebody throw a shirt on the table behind them. That was me. Because I was like, fuck yeah. I threw my shirt. And then I walk over. What's up, Dstructive? And that's when the interview cuts off with Angel. Oh. Yeah, I felt like a dick. And then you're like, where's Jesse at?
I didn't catch that.
No, yeah. And you were like, where's Jesse at? I was like, hey, I don't know.
Just you by yourself, huh? Were you?
No, it was just us two.
I came late because I was going to like. I had some shit at home. I was like, I don't know if I go, but I was like,
he didn't.
Let's go. I brought all my kids though.
Hey, can we say why he ended up showing up though?
Why?
Because you hit him up.
Well, I was like, come through. I told him, come through. I was on the FaceTime. I was like, come through, Jesse, pull up.
Yeah.
And I was debating because he was like, did you stay home then? You're like, like, fuck it. No, everyone's there. Fuck it.
Yeah, because it was something like, it was like, you don't have to show up. Like, I take care of what you got to take care of. But then you showed up and I was like, nah, you got to show up, bro.
Yeah. I was like, fuck it, let's go. And then
it was crazy.
I brought my kid. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, but what'd you think about the 805 Media Day? That thing was crazy.
It was tight. Shout out and Tweezy.
I feel like all the videographers, like the media actually did take like advantage of that shit.
I'm sitting here now.
Yeah,
I'm sitting here now. Thanks to that day.
Hey, no, for real, because
we're booked till next year. That's crazy.
That's because I stopped. Yeah, because we're already booked till March.
Wow.
We're filming this, people. This is going to come out next year. Happy New Year's, you guys, 2025. But we're filming this November 1st. And we're already booked till March. And that's because I stopped because there's just so many people. And I don't like, everybody has their own personal life, right? I don't know when. Jesse has a lot of kids. Not to put you out there like that. He's got a lot of birthdays, right? Yeah. He's got a lot of birthdays. Yeah. My cousin's married. He's got to be doing stuff with his lady. He's got to plan his time, like his vacation and all that stuff. I got me and my girl too, you know, like we got to plan vacations, all this shit. So I was like, dude, I'm booked already till March. I could keep going if I really wanted to, but I also keep in mind my team, you know? It's like, I'm not gonna be like, hey, I need you to be here, you know? Like, if you guys can make it, it's cool. But these guys, they were telling me, go for it. Keep filling up the agenda. Like, fill up the whole calendar. It don't matter. I was like, all right, fuck it. So.
But sometimes you gotta, you know your limitations. That's what they were like, you know what? They just stop right here for now. And then we'll pick up, where we left off. Yeah, where we left off. Where we're going to,
I think that's good. Yeah. I think that I fuck up there sometimes and I just be like getting hyped up and I just say yes to everything. And then before I know it, it's like, holy shit, I don't even got fucking a day to breathe.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, damn. So.
No, but in the beginning for us, it was a struggle to get people in, though.
Yeah.
But after, we met in Tweezy, it just popped the fuck off. Yeah.
That's right.
Dude, hey, I've been bugging Jesse to have you on from fucking literally zero. I was like, first one we're going to hit up is Dstructive. Because you know him. I'm like, and he knows Pugs. Hit up Pugs. Bro, Pugs was like, what? Let's see what number he was on the episodes.
He was pretty, in the beginning, the only reason I just wanted, to establish a little more. Yeah. Because you pull numbers. And I just don't want your numbers to be, in the beginning, we're only doing, 40, 50. I just don't want it to be, that low. Yeah. So I wanted to establish us a little bit more before I even asked.
Everything happens.
I know you would have, but I just wanted to
hey, he's number 9.
A little bit more.
He's number 9. He was in top 10, so
that's
not too late. But
everything happens when it's supposed to happen. And plus, right now, you guys got me at a time where I'm already a lot more comfortable, chopping it up.
Yeah.
So you guys got me at a good timer now. Yeah. So I had all my practice and shit already. You know, in my studio, you had my fuck ups and all that. So you guys got me at a good, spot where I'm chilling.
Comfortable enough to have a full conversation and not even worry about
and not hold back. And whatever you guys want to know, I'm gonna put it out there.
Yeah. We're missing the homie right now. We're missing the homie Mind Off.
You should have came with me, huh?
He should. I'm telling you,
he's DJing a wedding today.
Oh, okay. So he's got an excuse. Nah, but for real, when you came in, that's what I was saying. I was like, oh, for sure he's gonna come with Mind Off, and they're gonna be doing behind the scenes,
and he loves to talk and everything.
When I saw you outside, I was like, "Where's the mic?" Because you walk around with your mic, and I was like, "Oh fuck, he's by himself." That's why I was like, "You're by yourself."
Yeah.
But
and you know what? It's rare now that I do anything with myself.
Yeah.
It's rare, but today was just one of those days, you know. Like,
Yeah. You're like, fuck it. Me la rifo solo.
So
yeah.
what Destructive and all that, but now you have your own studio now, like 203. So let's talk about that.
203 Studios. But fuck, this is a crazy story. Let me tell you how it started. At the point in time when that shit started, Mind Off, it's crazy. Like I tell you guys, the timing is everything, you know. But I guess he was just going through shit at the other studio he was at in Ventura, okay? Like, I feel like mentally he was, like, already, like, checked out of that place, and he wasn't happy, he was frustrated, and he was letting it be known, you know? He was letting it be known. And then I had 203 Studios, but I originally opened it as a film studio, so I had sets and shit like that. And it was doing fine, you know, but it could be doing better. Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck can I do? And then, so when I went to Mind Off Studio, and he kind of, you know, expressed himself a little bit. And I was like, yo, like, pull up to the studio. Like, let's chop it up. I feel something. Like, let's chop it up, you know? And then he did. He went to 203. We had a meeting. I was like, what if we make this, we convert this into a recording studio too? We film sets, photos, recording studio, everything. And it was mad exciting, you know? Yeah. And he goes, like, let's do it, you know? Let's do it. And then we didn't plan to it till like way later, you know, like 6 months later or something like that. And then he just happened to have a fucking situation over there where he couldn't go back. You know, like it was all bad. He couldn't go back. He goes, I know we didn't plan it right now. I know it was in the future, but like, can we make it happen right now? I wasn't ready. I was not ready. Anything mentally, financially, nothing. You know, I was not ready. I was like, fuck it, fool. We'll figure it out. Come through. Let's get it. So yeah, he came through and we started off with just like a little booth, like a little build booth, and now we have a whole ass fucking big ass location, food that's running smoothly right now. Everybody's coming through. All the 805 artists are sliding through,
making noise, dude.
Everybody loves it. We're doing our content, our interviews, our podcast, our photo shoots, getting blasted up in there, everything.
Oh yeah, this is a tattoo shop too, right?
Oh, you were here. Okay. Yeah, so I got my homeboy Muggsy Tattoos tattooing from a section of the studio. The studio is broken down into 3 sections, okay? Muggsy, boom, wall, and the whole middle section is my section. That's my content room. That's where I do my shit. That's where I could be creative and just go in, do photo shoots, whatever I want to do, right? And then Mind Off to himself has a whole recording studio. Oh, shit. You know, so I was telling him the other day, like I slid through and to do a photo shoot for a clothing brand. And so I was working. Muggsy was blasting somebody up next door, and Mind Off had a recording session the other side. Yeah. All 3 rooms were being used. So like, and it just made me so happy because I was like, damn, like that was the vision.
Yeah, that's what it was built for.
And it's happening, you know, it's being used, and it felt really good.
That's crazy.
But the vision come true and shit.
It was actually October 15th was the 1-year anniversary of me clicking up with Mind Off and making it a recording studio.
That's what's up.
But it took a whole year. Thank you so much. But it took a whole year to like actually, you know, dial it in, you know, little things and shit like that. Now it's there. Now you put it up, it's good. It's ready, you know.
Fuck. Dope as fuck.
And then also I wanted to talk about is you guys are doing a record label?
Yeah. So we just started a record label. 203 Records, and we actually got our first artist already. I'm not gonna say who he is yet because we're still kind of.
Can we bleep it? You tell us, and I'll bleep it
after.
You won't know who he is. He's a singer though. He's not a rapper.
I know because you guys did say that on your like little clip that you did. You're like, we don't know. He could be a rapper. He could be a singer. Or...
So we.
All right. So we know he's not a rapper. He just said
he's not a rapper. He's a singer, and right now we're just working on music, on original music. Mind Off is doing all the production, you know, the original beats. I've already shot a couple videos for him. We have them ready, and we're looking to do a couple more things so we could just have everything planned out nicely. And you know, but he's the first one. There's a couple other people that
there's prospects.
You know, there's more shit to come. But he's our first person. He's a youngster. He's very young. So, you know.
Oh, shit.
So, how do you separate, like, the pod and all that? Do you have a different name for it, or?
Yeah, so Mind Off's podcast is called the Hella Decent Podcast.
All right.
That's when he plays beer pongs with the artists, you know.
That one's active because you guys are moving with them.
Yeah.
It's not a sit down, like.
Nah.
I mean, you have a section where they sit down,
right?
But you guys are moving. You still have another camera that's moving, following them with their movements and stuff.
Yeah, so we have 2 cameras, and both of us are following these fools, and it's like more of a production type shit. You know, we have our lighting right, just everything, and that one takes a minute to do. So, but I love those. I love those episodes and shit because they get to have fun and they get to be asked the serious questions, and Mind Off takes care of all the talking. I don't have to do shit. You know, I just got to shoot it and edit it.
Yeah.
There's that one, and then there's one that we just started, which is me and Mind Off together, and we bring the artist, and this is for like artists that have like fucking you know, EPs that just released, albums, whatever the fuck, and we chop it up about their project and help promote. You know, that's another one. And then I have another one where it's just me one-on-one, but this one's more like me and entrepreneurs, you know, and their journey, shit like that. And then I have another one.
Yeah, no, it's good though.
We have a lot of them.
Hey, workers work.
Yeah, guys. And then another one is just where I interview them, and I don't come out in the camera. It's just them being interviewed by me.
Bro, right now that you were going off on us, like telling us, oh, doing this, and that, I felt like when I talk to these guys, I'm like, all right, so we're going to have this guy, we're going to have that guy, we're going to have these guys this day. Like, that's what I got right now. Because, like, I'm like, this is how I sound? Like, damn, bro.
Damn.
No wonder they don't even pay attention to me.
But like, that's good that you're utilizing everything.
Oh, fuck
like,
yeah.
you're trying to... You're building something like you know, like an empire. So
So
that's crazy. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, I want it to be the fucking biggest fucking thing that the 805 has ever had, where like it's like it'll be a funnel to really put artists out there like that, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm building towards. Of course, Dstructive Filmz will always be my priority first. Yes. That's why I can't go full doing that yet. But I'd love to one day, you know?
Yeah,
just be the record label and handle that and everything that comes with it.
That sounds dope as fuck.
Yeah. So when I'm a little bit, it's all good because when I'm a little bit slow with Dstructive Filmz, bam, I get the green light to go ham with 203 and do everything I want to do with Mind Off and everything that I want to do. You know, so it's just like
that's cool. Like you're opening your own opportunities. It's like you won't get stuck just doing one thing. Like you said, once you get like you don't have, not that you won't have work, but it's slow. You can just move on to another one.
Right.
Yep. You're opening these lanes for yourself.
Yeah.
Just be like, that's what's up. Man, we need to take notes.
I know. Damn, we gotta share some shit. Motivate me right now.
But for real, like whenever you want, you know, you're more than welcome to bring down your new artists that you're gonna be pushing out.
Oh, much love. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, definitely 100%.
We support everybody that shouts us out on their Instagram too. Like I said, you guys don't have to come on the pod, but even just tagging us, like that's all.
Yeah.
Nah, they'll be sliding this way, and I'll make sure I do the BTS for that.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, but again, dude, I want to give you thanks to come out and talk to us about whole history.
You guys.
Just your story about your Destructive and you know, talking about, you know, we used to be Lost, and then
who is Destructive?
Yeah, and then what are you doing now? Like the whole 203 studios, and you know, it's just good to catch up, especially just because I know you.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And damn, hey, I'm proud of you, dog.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, all you guys know, thank you guys for having me.
I appreciate that shit.
For real. Thank
Any
you
like shout outs?
Yeah. Well, shout out to Mind Off. You know, shout out to Mind Off for holding down 203 Studios and doing an amazing job and helping artists and everything. Shout out to you guys and all the platforms, you know, doing their part, you know, promoting and helping artists as well. And not just artists, but just, you know, other heads. I don't know. You guys have other type of people too.
We had like bands, and we had actually everyone. Like,
I mean, I was just linking up with the grupos just because they were fucking with me. So I was like, fuck it, let's.
Well, there's still artists. It's still music. You guys are a platform to be heard, to let people be heard, and express themselves and put themselves out there, and it's important. And we need you guys. You know, we need you guys.
Yeah.
So
that's the whole purpose of the name, Origin. Everybody has an origin story. It's not about a specific group of people or even a specific type of thing. It's just anybody.
Definitely. And just shout out to everybody grinding and putting in work and doing their part.
Yeah. Actually doing it.
City too.
Yeah. Straight up.
Yeah. Shout out Oxnard.
Fucking Oxnardians right here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, it's all love from the city and shit. Always. Yeah. But thank you guys again for having me. And
thank you.
Anytime.
Appreciate you guys.
Just like that, you guys already know. We will see you on the next one.